Oh, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Como Sports. It's your favorite Ginger here. What is going on? Broncos country recap day two, game day of the Denver trip here. I'm showing y'all the pictures and photos I took, because yeah, why not? So yeah, here we go. Let's go back here. All right, day two of the Denver trip, the game day, y'all. Game day. Let's get it. There's my breakfast, just freaking potatoes, apple juice, stinking turkey sausage, and freaking eggs. It is all right. There's a freaking mirror pic of my game day outfit. Got the Broncos chain, the hat, the freaking jersey. I had Crocs on as well. Broncos Crocs. See, boom, Broncos Crocs. I freaking lost that Bronco football pin, unfortunately, but it is what it is. But yeah, here's us walking in the stadium. But yeah, and then of course here is where's the picture? All right, next picture here is the stadium. Us right outside the stadium. Let's go backside the stadium. We didn't get to see the front of the stadium, unfortunately, during day two, but day three we did see the front of the stadium. We'll have better pictures of the front of the stadium in video three. So go watch that as well, y'all. But yeah, um, yeah. So there's the stadium. Uh, And then they gave the first 25,000 fans. They gave Super Bowl 50 chains. I got it right here. I'm literally freaking wearing it right here, y'all. Y'all see it? It's pretty freaking cool. It's sparkly, fake freaking diamonds, but it's cool. It's still freaking cool. First 25,000 fans, of course, got them. So you know, pretty sick. Super Bowl 50 chains because they're honoring Super Bowl to us, the Super Bowl 50 team. And of course, here's me at the stadium, same stadium in the background for today's videos. For the videos that I'm coming out with, there's pretty good seats. They aren't too bad. Lower bowl, um, the top half of the lower bowl, it wasn't that bad. So yeah, I got some food, some Powerade. Um, I try not to drink caffeine, but and I just like Powerade, Gatorade, lemonade, like root beer. That's the type of things I drink usually. Um, but yeah. Chicken sandwich, with bacon and cheese and lettuce. No, there wasn't cheese on there. There's lettuce, bacon, and tomato, I think. And then of course I got freaking had to get the barbecue sauce and ranch. You already know. But tater tots, so that was fire. Um, it was actually pretty good. I didn't finish the chicken sandwich though because it was all right. I didn't like it as much as the tater tots were freaking good though. So yeah. And then of course W Isaiah W meetup. Um, Shout out to Isaiah Paskins meeting up with me right outside the stadium about an hour before the no, like 3 hours before the game. No, it was 2 hours before the game. I'm tripping. But yeah, we talked for like a good 20 minutes, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We 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 hung out, but mostly it was just a freaking talk for 20 minutes, honestly. Um, I was gonna ask him if we wanted to hang out after the game, but I was freaking busy going to dinner and making video, running freaking streams and shit. So, um, but hopefully next time when I fly by myself and I'm out with my dad and his friend, me and Isaiah will do more things in Denver because we lit, you know. Shout out to Isaiah with the meetup, W Mans, and W Meetup. All right, next picture here. Let's see. This is me about halftime ish. I was just mad as hell. Like, I thought we freaking lost the game. Y'all know how the game freaking went if you're real Broncos fans. If you don't, just search it up. Watch the freaking highlights. Like I'm not gonna tell you how the game went, but it was good because we won. Okay, well I just spoiled it. We won. We won. But at halftime it was not looking good. I was bored. I just freaking sent this picture to Discord or something and said, "Look at my drip." You know, double chained up. You know, let's go. So yeah. I got Peyton Manning was right in the corner that I was in, so I zoomed in and tried to get a picture of him as well. So I got that picture, and then over here, if you zoom in, there's Emmanuel Sanders in the '88 jersey right there, and then the guy in the white over here, that's bald. That's Aqib Talib. Can't really tell, but yeah. So I saw all of them. I stinking sold. Atwater. I literally walked right by Atwater, right outside the stadium, like literally 10. No, not even 10, like 2 feet away from me. I didn't get a picture because I sold. I sold, guys. Every time I freaking walk by a famous person, I never get the freaking picture because I don't have the balls. Okay, I just admitted it. Like, nah. But yeah, walked right by him, didn't get a freaking picture. Shout out to Steve Atwater. Freaking sold, man. I sold. But yeah, here's I we had to boo him, you know. So we had to boo him. We had to, and then what's this? Horse running on the field, you know. Out the Thunder, W Horse. So yeah. Um, that video. Okay. The skydivers that dove in before the game, you know, that was pretty cool. You see them up there diving. Well, they're playing Thunderstruck too. It was such a vibe. Thunder, Thunderstruck. Okay, but yeah, it's a vibe. Some more booing. I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, this is cool. This one they ran out. Let me skip the good part. Yeah, this one, I think. Yeah, as the Broncos running out of the tunnel there. Shout out to the Broncos. Go Broncos. First game, baby. Let's go. So yeah, that was every time there was an incomplete pass, we had to make them hear it. We had to make them hear it. Okay, maybe that was just me cheering. I don't know what that freaking in the last video was, but we got more videos. You can hear me singing. There's a kickoff. Kickoff. All right. What else? Oh yeah, yeah. Here it is. My favorite part was every time, you know, you hear it on TV. You hear it on TV, but it's just different in the stadium. In, complete. Every time it was a complete pass. We had to make him hear it every time. Every time. But yeah, multiple videos. John Elway and of course Gary Kubiak walking down the tunnel. Of course, a lot of alumni there, like 170, something like that. So, there's a Super Bowl 50 team coming out. Doug Marcus, where all the boys, Peyton Manning right there, Emmanuel Sanders. You see, our defense coordinator holding up the trophy. What? Wade Phillips? Yeah. Derek Wolf to the right. PJ Ward. See, I know ball. Chris Harris Jr. I think that's Todd Davis, 55 or something. I don't know. Shout out the boys, man. Todd Davis is 50. I'm thinking. Todd Davis is 50. But yeah, shout out Super Bowl 50 team. That was W. That was W. And then DT. And I was repping DT. Y'all see it? Y'all see it right here. See, I was repping DT 88. Let's go. But yeah, shout out DT. I ain't gonna lie, I shed a tear too when Emmanuel Sanders spoke. I shed a tear too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm being honest. Rest in peace, DT. Rest in peace, man. There's DT fans, of course. Of course, there's DT fans. Of course, there was. Let's go. Bro, he's so nasty, bro. He is so good. Rest in peace, man. We really scored 33 points in one quarter with 33 seconds left. On the 33-yard line. We started the 33-second left. When we started the drive with 33 seconds left, it was on the 33-yard line. He died at 33. So many cool stuff. Yeah, shout out DT, man. Shout out DT. And then this, their name they put it right by Manning and Boyd. This is good too. There it is. Thomas 88, baby. Thomas 88. Rest in peace, legend, man. Rest in peace. There's a Super Bowl 50 team. Of course, let me zoom in there. Shout out to them. Freaking blurry as hell. But, that's what happens when the Wi-Fi is mid at the stadium, honestly. But, no, the Wi-Fi wasn't that bad. But, yeah. And, of course, this is me freaking after the game. This is me after the game. I don't know what I freaking watched. I thought I was having a dream. I still feel like that didn't happen. Like, there's no way that happened. I still feel like I'm dreaming, but apparently it happened. Apparently. Let's go defense. Come on. Yeah. I was worried, bro. I was so worried. It got so loud. Bro, y'all, it was so loud at the end. I couldn't freaking film because it's freaking I couldn't even hear myself say anything. It's crazy. But yeah. Freaking a lot of people left. It was crazy. But there's a final score, 33-32. Wow, crazy. And of course the mascot stood up there too on top of the freaking board. That was cool at the end. I didn't get a video of that unfortunately, but yeah, it was cool. And then of course, there we go. Packers fan, by the way, in the middle. But there's me, double chained up. There's my dad. Shout out to the people that took our picture. They were from New Mexico, the people that took our picture, so they traveled pretty decent. Like, they traveled good as well. So shout out to them. And then we had freaking pizza after. It was pretty good. It was a good at the pizza place. But yeah, Broncos won the game 33-32. Almost gave me a stinking heart attack. you know. But they did it. They freaking won. No one can blame me now for the loss. And yeah, thanks for watching. It's been your favorite Ginger. I'm out. Peace.